Hi there, today we're going to be looking at one of the new flavours of the Black Edition of Huel. We're going to be finding out what it tastes like and whether it's better than the standard vanilla flavour that you get with Black Huel. So without further ado, let's get to it. Hi there, welcome to my channel where I do tech, gaming and lifestyle. The lifestyle mainly being about meal replacement products like Huel. You may have seen some of my other reviews of the Huel products and loads of other meal replacement type products. Although strictly speaking, they aren't meal replacement products. They are just meals, albeit in a kind of powder and liquid form. Of all the meal replacement products that I've always liked, Huel has been near the top there because of the makeup of what goes into it, the philosophy behind Huel and all of that. Although not necessarily the taste of some of their products, especially the powder products. I love the hot and savoury range. In fact, there are other meal replacement products, powders and companies where I much prefer the taste, but I always come back to the Huel because of the ingredients and kind of what goes into this. And that's what really kind of drives me to keep coming back to Huel. Now, if you are new to Huel or other similar products, the idea is basically that they are a complete nutritional meal containing a perfect balance of all your essential vitamins and minerals, but in the form of a handy meal. And in the case of Huel, it's basically the 26 essential vitamins and minerals, proteins, and the essential fats, carbs, fibers, and phytonutrients in one handy, easy to consume kind of method. In this case, you add the powder to water, give it a shake, and there you go. For me, this takes away that headache of having to sort of prepare nutritionally rich and healthy meals. I'm not a great cook myself. I have a busy lifestyle, and it just makes sure that you're getting what your body needs. And even if you're just adding it to one of your sort of meals a day, so say instead of a sandwich or something, then it's a sort of great way to make sure you're getting all those essential vitamins and minerals. And it's ideal, as I say, for people like me who can't be bothered to cook all the time, have busy lives, or even both. I've been using products like Huel as a sort of a lunch sometimes, and sometimes a breakfast for nearly 5 years now. And as I get older, I think it's ever more important to make sure I maintain a sort of a healthy diet. And this stuff basically ensures that I do. Even if it was just one meal a day, I know that it's a nutritionally complete meal. And on the other side, it saved me an absolute fortune for when I used to work in an office. I'm buying kind of lunches from the local sort of sandwich shop, which could cost, me £4, £5 a time or something like that. These should not be confused with protein shakes or any stuff like that. This is not what they are. They are complete meals. Yeah, soup is a complete meal, except it's in liquid form. These are complete meals. They come with all the essential carbs, fibers, and all the essential minerals, etc., all in the optimal combination that your body needs. So the next question is then, what is the difference between the normal Huel and the fancy named Black Edition, like some kind of perfume or credit card? Black Edition, for the man you want it to be. Anyway, I think the Black Edition is aimed a bit more at people who do a bit of fitness training or just want to cut back on their carbs slightly, as the main difference between the Black Edition Huel and the ordinary, I guess, White Edition Huel is that it contains 50% less carbs, 33% more protein, and 0 artificial sweeteners, and is naturally gluten-free, as a lot of the products are as well. And yet it still contains, ladies and gentlemen, still contains all the 26 essential vitamins and minerals, essential fats and fibers that I mentioned before, and the phytonutrients that your body needs. Checking the Huel website, you can see the makeup of the food that goes into here. If you really want to know more about the detail of what goes into the ingredients, the health benefits of the ingredients, the various details behind the nutrients, and basically the whole Huel philosophy, then definitely check out their site. So as I mentioned previously, I've tried the vanilla version before. In fact, I had the vanilla version for breakfast this morning, just so I could compare it with this version I'm going to have today. And it's sort of okay. You know, I'm not a massive fan of the flavour. It has a bit of a sort of a sweetener aftertaste to me, which I'm not a big fan of, to be honest. But if you're consuming 500 mils, you have to use 500 mils of water. If you're consuming 500 mils of the stuff, it's a lot of stuff. So it has to be vaguely palatable for you if you're going to kind of take that all down. Well, now they've introduced salted caramel and banana flavour to go along with the vanilla flavour, the coffee caramel flavour, and the chocolate flavour, and the unflavoured stroke unsweetened version they do, which is just a basically plain unflavoured version you can add stuff to, like fruit or bananas or whatever. Here I have the salted caramel version here, the salted caramel. Now I'm a big fan of salted caramel, the ice cream for my sins. I'm hoping the taste is much more palatable to me than just the straight vanilla version. So anyway, without further ado, why don't we just get on with the tasting? So here I've made up the salted caramel Huel. I noticed the colour of it is a slightly richer brown than the plain vanilla one. So slightly darker brown to it, which I guess maybe is the caramel flavouring, which is natural flavouring. And the salt is sea salt, so it contains this sort of sea salt and caramel flavouring to it. Smell-wise, I can smell the caramel. It's got a nice, if you're a fan of caramel, it's got quite a, yeah, I wouldn't say super strong, but it's definitely there. Quite a sort of definitely a dominant flavour, smell of the caramel. Let's give it a taste. It's still, you know, like with all Huels, like, you know, slightly gloopy, but, oh, that's nice. I still get a bit of that sort of sweetener aftertaste, which has always been my issue with all the Huel products, but not too much in this. The smell of caramel and the taste of the caramel is really, and I guess the salt is kind of enhancing that caramel taste. By Jove. I think I found my new favourite flavour of Huel. Yeah, I like this a lot better than the plain vanilla. It's the caramel. I told you I love salted caramel. Yeah. Well done, Huel. This is probably my favourite of the Huel powders. Obviously, I'm a big fan of the Huel hot and savoury, but as far as the Huel powders, as I say, I've never been a massive fan of the flavours ever since they went from about sort of version 2 to version 3. I always like the original flavour, but this I do like. It's still quite sweet, which some people may find, you know, in a kind of slightly sweetened way, which some people may sort of put some people off. But the caramel smell and the caramel flavour is what's winning me over with this one. Yeah, that's really nice. And just to let you know, I tend to blitz mine in my NutriBullet to really make sure that it's really mixed well, and so that there's no sort of big clumpy bits or anything like that. So, and then I pour it in this. So I don't always sort of put it in here and give it a shake. I make sure that it's really well mixed by sticking it in the old NutriBullet. But yeah, this is very nice. It's my new favourite Huel powder drink. Good work, Huel. Price-wise, the Black Edition is slightly more expensive than the main Huel, but it still can cost as little as £1.47 a meal if you subscribe to it, or £1.63 if you buy it as a one-off. The downside is you have to buy 2 bags at a time. So we're talking, it's going to cost you around 50 to 55 quid. Bag lasts for 12 months, so there's plenty of time to sort of finish all the product that's in there, so don't worry about that. Well, I hope you found that useful. Let me know if you did. Let me know if you've tried any of the other flavours. What do you think about it? Do you like it? Do you find it, you know, palatable? Do you have the same reaction I have to the vanilla and to the salted caramel, etc.? Tell me what you think, and make sure you hit the like as well, because I like it, YouTube likes it, and it helps people like you find product like this. And if you are new here, then do me a massive favour, hit the subscribe button, toggle that notification bell, so you know when I go live with content like this. Once again, massive thanks for watching this video. Really appreciate your time, and I'll see you around with more product reviews like this very, very soon. Thank you.